Hey, welcome back, family, to the game of life. I'm your host, the real OG. For my new people that's just tuning in out there in our various spheres, this is the game of life. This is where we talk about health, wealth, and happiness is the mantra. We talk about community topics, and we're doing this to hopefully reach and enrich our audience. You know, we know that most of the people that's tuning into this are the type of people that want to have a betterment in their life. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you bringing other people into the sphere and welcome them to join in. If you're out there in the social network and the first time you're seeing us, you can reach us on the network, because we're on the TV network also. That's sundial.tv. That's www.sundial.tv. And there's the what you call it if y'all here in the local areas. Sundial.tv. We also have another brother or sister network, however you want to look at it. It's High Dimension. That's www.highd.tv. Please don't forget the D, because you'll wind up somewhere else. That's www.highd. Some of y'all might think I said G or T, D, like dog. D.tv. Got a lot of stuff coming that way, so y'all please go out there, check it out. And please be hitting the likes, the shares, or notifications. If you can do the subs, please follow out there, especially out there in YouTube and Facebook. Y'all also can look us up on Facebook at The Real OJ. That's my personal page. Or you can look us up at Sundial Networks. If you're looking for us under YouTube, go to Sundial Networks. If you go in there, you're going to see just the first 10 videos. But if you push video, all of the videos, so you can get the more newer ones, because I went on there and I see if you go on there, the first 10 is going to pop up and you're not going to get all of them. So go into the video mode of it and then all of them pop up, you know what I'm saying, and you'll be up to date. Today's topic is going to be on focus. And it's going to be focus, and we're going to be talking about the mind. And if you watched the last show and y'all been keeping up and following, because I got a few people that really do, and I appreciate you out there, because we're trying to give something back, and hopefully we building that village into a huge village. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a amount of people that's truly following and really getting something out of this. You know what I mean? And we thank you. We thank you deeply. But the topic is going to be on focus and the mind, and I'm bouncing around, because my thought was about, you know, the shows that we've been doing here the past 5 or 6 shows. I'm trying to have them relate, and then when we come back, hopefully next 3 or 4, we can be able to tie them all in, and then you'll understand. Because I know a lot of time we get overload and we have to take in the information that we're getting, because some of us are slower and some of us take stuff in faster. And hopefully you out there doing your research on the various information and topics that I'm giving you, and it's supercharging you. We have a lot of people that say, hey, I want to go to level 10, you know what I'm saying? And we talked before, it's not good to go straight from 1 to 10, because now you don't know nothing about, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All this stuff is valuable. So now you can't even go to 11 or 12, or you even unaware that you can even go there, because you just want to get up here first. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? And everybody take his own time to get through this. You know what I'm saying? But I want to tie it in so we have a better community. And hopefully we're enriching the whole world out there. I mean, I know certain things we're not going to change. And like I say, some things are going to be as nicely as we want and hope that it would. That's not the case, you know what I'm saying? But we're here on planet Earth, and it's called we're called the humans, so we're the ones that's ruling this and running the planet, basically. You know what I'm saying? And those of you that don't believe in a higher spirit and God and all that, you may not be aware of that. You know what I mean? But you that understand the higher power and stuff like that, and understand, I get into a little bit of that and it makes some sense of it here. They're going to be doing a 2-part series too on this here. Because I think it's very extreme that we get this, you know what I mean? And that way you can understand how this plays into what we talk about the show, the game of life, you know what I mean? Now focus is going to be, the spirit I was coming with for the topic was to be able to focus. So you got to be able to harness your mind to be able to stay in one state. Now, a lot of people say, okay, I got it, da, 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 you know what I'm saying? But do you really get it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you may get it as they say, comprehension. You comprehend this, that, but you don't comprehend it with depth. Okay, so you catch it on the surface, you know what I mean? It's like eating some food, you know what I'm saying? You're like, all right, you're hurrying up, you're eating it so fast, you're not letting it salivate in your mouth and get the real texture and taste of it, you know what I'm saying? That's these people that do that wine tasting and connoisseurs of food. That's how they become that, because they're not just, you know, hurrying up, digesting it quick and fast as they can. They're actually learning to enjoy their life, you know what I'm saying, at a certain level. And that's what we hoping to build here. Like I said, we want the health, wealth, and the happiness, and that's how you're gonna get it, and not be just off somewhere, you know, randomly. Now, the focus is getting the harness of this. You know, what we talk about a lot here is this mind, this brain, and the brain functions the whole body. You know what I mean? The body it do what the brain tell it to do. But you also have a spirit, and they talk about the heart. Now, these have different mechanisms that gives you that energy to understand and be aware of. Now, we want to be here, hopefully, at the end of this, we trying to hopefully renew that mind, that level of mind, and hopefully enrich the people around you. And I'll try to be choice with my words here so I don't get lost, because I know I have a pretty big audience out here now. When I was just doing, you know, some simple, you know, Facebook page, it was a big audience there too, because I don't know, never know who's on the opposite end of this camera. And hopefully y'all sending me some love, because I'm definitely sending y'all some love. But I know it's different levels of education and different stuff like that. So hopefully we move along, and that you can go back and understand it and apply it to, you know, wherever you at with your life. Some things will never fail, and that's where you at in your life. If we talked about this on a past show, everything you're doing is perfect, you know, and you just don't understand it really, you know what I mean? And what I mean by that is where you at in life is because of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people are going to blame a lot of other things to it. Now, if you handicap and things of that nature, then yeah, some outside forces came in and changed things for you. But if you're healthy, good state of mind, you ain't, you know, in no psychiatric ward or nothing like that, you capable of walking, thinking, you can read and take information, and you understand what I'm saying. If you understand what I'm saying to you, and you, again, you have a lot to do with where you at right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you have choices. Now we're going to get into that part of it. But I want to stress a few things here. And I want to say, as a man or woman thinketh, so is he. That's part of Proverbs 23 from church people that's out there and Bible readers. But it's a real thing, even to just the average ordinary person, if you think of that. Because what we're saying in that is whatever you using your mind and spending your days and your time doing, this is what you're going to become. So wherever you're at, this is an accumulation of the things you've done, the time that you put into your life. Now, I know like y'all might be flipping over some shit out there, you know what I'm saying? Like the stick talking some, I don't want to hear it because I'm blah, blah, woo, woo, woo. But I need you to really harness and reel it in and think about that and understand that. If you went to school for something and took the time, if you was just sitting there and you didn't go to school or you didn't go to work, you didn't have a plan, you didn't have a goal, this is how you get where you at. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying out there to my people that have kids, especially right now, you got to instill these things into them because it helps, you know, boost where they can be. A lot of the things that we have within us, you know, come from our parents nurturing us when we were very young, and that helps develop our self-conscious. So y'all go back and check out those shows where I've talked about the self-conscious, subconscious, and understanding how it shapes you and different things like that. But that's why it's so important that we understand this and put these things out there. I'm gonna pull up a quick slide here so we can get on into some of the meat of the show here. And what is the law of the mind? The law of the mind is that feelings and ideas attach themselves in thought so as to form systems. Now, I'm gonna read this twice, and hopefully y'all read it too and go back and understand that the law of the mind is that feelings and ideas attach themselves in thought so as to form systems. Okay. Now I'm gonna go down to a second part here, and it's what are the three laws of the mind? And I'm gonna talk about some other, you know, principles of the mind. Laws of thought. Traditionally, the three fundamental laws of logic. And this is about logic. The law of contradiction. That means, you know, something, you know, not matching up. The law of excluded middle or third. And I think the most private one is the principle of identity. And that's kind of what we're going to be touching and getting into on here as this talk goes further. You know what I'm saying? That self-identity here, because that puts us in a lot of different places. How you feel about yourself is going to determine how you're going to treat people and how you're going to think yourself and how you going to treat yourself, actually, you know what I'm saying, and treating your loved ones. And we want to be definitely tapping into that, you know what I'm saying. Now, there are winners and there are losers in life. I want you to ask yourself, you know, around you, you know, and think of this, because we're going to talk about the other laws of the mind, and you have, you know, thought patterns, and you taking this in and out. You thought about it when you turned that channel today. You thought about a lot of things. It says 35,000 thoughts go through your mind, and it's go as many as 70 and higher people that's constantly thinking, you know what I'm saying? But you constantly on repeat thinking these thoughts out here. So I don't want you people, I want you to lose that fear thought, you know what I'm saying? That lack of self-worth thought, you know what I'm saying? We're here to build, you know what I'm saying? So we can raise this community up to be a high-performing community. But thinking about that self-identity, as I was talking, I you know, want to build that up here from this show here, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the negative thoughts come from those contradictions, you know what I'm saying? He's like, well, this didn't happen here, and blah, 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 or they told me this, and then they turned around and did this, you know what I'm saying? You have a brain, please use it, get a harness of it. You have a spirit within you that's helping control that brain, you know what I mean? And the body only follows and do and react to what's being put into it. So we're going to definitely get to touching on a lot of these other laws of the mind, but we want you to grasp this and go out there, do your research and follow up, you know what I'm saying, and take this input, because what we pour into this, you know what I'm saying, it's going to help get that, that body, that spirit, that mind. And don't forget, like I said, some people don't want nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I think the majority of the people that's watching this particular show or this type of show want something out of life, want more out of life, want to, see their kids grow and prosper and think about, building and have some self-worth of their community. We want to keep building on that. And that was the purpose of me, wanting to do this particular show myself in a way of giving back to my community and the world as a whole. But yeah, it's winners and there's losers in life. And I want you to be out there on the winning side. I want you and you to be on the winning side. And I don't want you and you to be on the losing side. And I definitely don't want me to be on the losing side. I've been on the losing side. All of us going to lose in life. That's part of life. But I definitely have had my wins and my victories. You know what I'm saying? And the more self-confident you are about yourself and you make your family and your kids and your loved ones feel winning and invited, and then they're going to be winning. That's winning right there. You ain't got to win no race to win in life. You know what I'm saying? This is your life. So we want you to be taking your life serious, How well do you know yourself? This is a real question that I think all of us need to be asking on a regular basis, at least once a year, you know what I'm saying? How well do you know yourself? And I want you all to ask yourself that. I need you to say it. Say, how well do I know myself? Thank you to the ones that did that. You know what I mean? If you are always into it with other people, you are into it all the time with other people, you probably the problem. Now, that being said, the people out there, the people that are into it with other people. So you know the type of person I'm talking about, if nothing else. You know what I mean? So we want you to get that and be able to recognize this. This is how the mind, once you start taking these different things in, you look at life totally different. Now, I'm going to touch on 6 of the laws. And the first one is the laws of the mind, that we're talking about here. First one will be the law of thought. Second will be the law of transmission. The third law will be of attraction, the law of attraction. The fourth law will be the law of control. The fifth law will be the law of insertion. And the sixth law is the law of connection. Now, I'm going to go back and, go through all them, and we probably won't finish that here on this particular show here. We'll pick back up, but we're going to get into the law of thought. The law of thought is real. That's the thought that you've been thinking and what you think of this show. If you think this show great, that's a thought. You know what I'm saying? If you think this show is crap, that's a thought. What you constantly thinking these thoughts, you know what I'm saying? That's a law. You can't live functionable life without thoughts. You know what I'm saying? God gave you those thoughts for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Now, how you harness and control those thoughts, we're going to get into that. And that's where I talked about the law of control that we talked about. That's a law. You know what I'm saying? So you can control these thoughts. But stand here on the law of thought. And your thoughts are energy that affects your life. It's like an energy web. I want you to think of that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they go to bed and they like, I can't control these thoughts, but you can. It's just you not willing to lock in and understand how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So tapping into that energy web and understanding that it's even thoughts, you know what I'm saying? That's a first, you know what I'm saying? Because in the bigger picture, thoughts become things. It's nothing happen without a thought. You know what I'm saying? I had to think through to come here to do this show today. We had to think through to set up this network. This was something that was pre-thought, and then we made it come into existence. So everything that you're doing, like you watching the TV, it was a thought to sit down or have the time to sit there and watch the TV. You know what I'm saying? To do all these other things. These are thoughts that came into play. So understanding that energy web that's out there in the thoughts. This is the first process, the thought of mind. That's a big one. Grasp that, you know what I'm saying, and understand it. Now the second one's going to be the law of transmission. That's that's the actual mind sending, you know, thoughts to the body to react, like I'm moving my hands and I'm checking this or doing that. And it's also receiving. Receiving, that's like when you have the sense of somebody, like a negative vibe or a good vibe. That's an actual thought process of the mind, transmitted and sending, you know, sending to keep the heart pumping, to not, you know what I'm saying? So understanding that, and we're going through this, so it's relative, so you're not just on autopilot out here, as we talked about, and I probably haven't been saying enough of that here lately, you know what I'm saying, about us being on autopilot and starting a new autopilot, a good autopilot, getting in those good habits. And hopefully y'all out there, y'all drinking y'all water, y'all being healthy, you're out there encouraging the other people to do as well. We don't want to be like the Jehovah Witnesses and, you know, pushing people, and ain't nothing if that's what you do. Hey, kudos to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we don't want to be nagging people. We just want to be a reminder and say, hey, here's something good, check it out, and leave it to their devices, you know what I'm saying? But that's how we become where we at in life, through our thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And so it's planting seeds, as we've heard before, you know what I'm saying? Plant those seeds. So that's the sending and giving that signal for the thought of a transmission. The third law is the law of attraction, which I'm sure a lot of us, you know, heard of, and probably one of the biggest ones that's, you know, been talked about, you know, the law of attraction, you know, attracting this and that. And a lot of us, you know, may not understand what that really entails, but it works through your emotion. So ladies out there, when you're attracting this bad guy into your life, you're like, why I keep bringing these kind of dudes into my life and da 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 da. It's because you're doing something to attract them. And this is done by emotions, you know what I'm saying? The emotions are what helps supercharge the attractions of different stuff. Now your emotions are through your fear, the joy, your worries, having sadness, you know, long-term sadness, anger. These things usually are, you know, the ones that soup us up and have us putting out these different frequencies, you know what I'm saying? And of course, somebody see you reacting in these different manners, it's gonna come in, you know what I'm saying? If you flirty, then, you know, a lot of they go pick it up. Oh, she friendly, you know what I'm saying? Or, oh, he friendly. That's how you're gonna attract these various things in and out your life. You know what I'm saying? If you're walking around with a mean mug all the time and mad, well, and you always into it with people, because you're sending that signal out, you know what I'm saying? And that's you're gonna attract that. You're gonna attract that into your life, you know what I mean? So definitely having a good grasp of, you know, what is attracting to you, what and why it's not attracting to you, is getting a harness of those thoughts, you know what I'm saying, that you're sending out there, and those emotions that you're sending out there. You can immediately be happy. You can make yourself happy. Just think happy thoughts, think of good things, because with the mind, and we're going to get into about, you know, putting stuff in and being able to do that. And I'm sure we won't be able to get into it today. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into it today. We won't get into it on this show. But you all out there in the TV world, y'all have to tune in, and hopefully we'll line it up where y'all come right back to back, or at least one show. They gave me the thumbs up that, yeah, we're going to do that. Y'all out there in the YouTube world, y'all should be able to get it, you know, boom, boom, 1, 2, 3. But that attraction and understanding that attraction, that anger, that sadness that you in, you know what I'm saying? Even like I said, that joy is going having jump fun. People want to go jump in or have some fun, you know what I'm saying? So understanding those things helps you get it. And that's what the law of attraction is. Now y'all can go out there, check out some more stuff on that law of attraction. They gave me my signal, you know what I'm saying? That, hey, so we having fun. I already knew we wasn't gonna get through all this because I got a lot more to go through. We still got 3 more laws to go through and a few other things that I want to, you know, put in y'all ear out there. But we want y'all to be in good spirits, you know what I'm saying? And it's to my haters, you know what I'm saying? It's just like attracting haters, you know what I'm saying? That, hey, it's a good and a negative, called positive and negative. You know what I'm saying? When you doing good, you're going to have some people hate that you doing good. Some people going to hate that you're doing what you want to do. They like, hey, I want some of that. You know what I'm saying? Why can't I get a piece of that? Well, if they were tuning into this show, you know what I'm saying? They might be able to get some of this mind power, how to get focused on themselves, stop worrying about what the other person doing. You know what I'm saying? Not be concerned about their haters. You know what I'm saying? Hey. And keep that life moving, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all, this is the game of life. I'm sending love out there. Hopefully, y'all drinking y'all water. I still got mine, y'all. I still got mine. We're going to have to work on getting that water company. It's coming to you real soon, you know what I mean? But we want y'all to be in health, wealth, and happiness. This is how we're going to do it with that mind, having a good spirit, a good mindset, and focus, you know what I'm saying? I'm sending love out there. Hopefully y'all sending love back to me. Y'all out there, y'all come on right on back, or y'all stay tuned for the next show that's coming back, and we're going to finish up this part, getting focused on this mind so we can get this community together. Game of life. Love.
Live at Blackstone Smokehouse, showcasing the Eclipse Band and also featuring tomorrow's future talent and star, only on Sundial Networks. Tuesday and Thursday nights, 7 p.m. Saturday, 8 p.m. If you're in the live bands, open mic talent, we have a treat for you, only on Sundial Networks. Every Tuesday and Thursday night, 7 p.m. Saturday, 8 p.m. If you're in the Flint area, please come to see the live tape at Blackstone, downtown Flint, every Thursday night, 7 to 10 p.m.
A new TV channel, Sundial.tv. That's SUNDIAL.tv. Urban culture, music, lifestyle, fashion, talk shows, comedy, and more. Check us out at Sundial.tv. TV lineup, what happened to that one-hit wonder? The battle, new versus old. Top 100 countdown, old school mix-up, slow jam, Sundial Soul. Put us in your browser, SUNDIAL.tv.
A new way to watch TV on the web. Check us out, HighD.tv. That's HIGHD.tv. High Dimension Networks. The lineup, top 100 of all time. Old school hip-hop. What's new now? Top 10 from the street.
That's my jam.
New to the game. And legends in music. Yeah, that's right. It's about time. Something new in TV. A brand new game. New flavor in TV. High Dimension Network. HIGHD.tv. When you're ready to go from local to global, Web TV can help you reach your prospective audience and hit the target with your product, service, or brand in a personalized ad campaign with business packages from every size of business. When you're ready to do some new and cool stuff, come and see us at Web TV. This could be your commercial being seen by thousands of viewers. You can email us at webtvmedia1@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you.